If you've ever been in any of the touristy spots of our homelands, for sure you have seen some incredible artisanal pieces for sale with an insane amount of detail, or something that's taken a tremendous amount of time and skill to be able to craft, that is being presented to you for incredibly cheap and affordable prices. And those pieces have traditionally gone through a multitude of middlemen and are completely disconnected from that creator who got pennies to do this. A creator who, in a lot of the indigenous communities, have developed these skills over generations and have learned these skills from their parents or their parents' parents or somebody in that town. Now, that is something super common. They don't see the bulk of the little money that we pay for those pieces. And it's common as fuck for tourists to be haggling them for the price on these pieces. Don't haggle prices for artisans' work. Pay people what they've earned. Pay them more than what they are worth. A few years ago, some artisan women filed a lawsuit against one of these big European fashion houses because they had taken some of these designs and added them to their dresses or their springline collection. I don't know what it was. The point is, it created a whole bunch of news within Mexico, Central and South America, because this was the first time that the Mexican government was backing indigenous women in a lawsuit that had to do with copyright stuff. So that institution that helped them file that lawsuit and win that lawsuit to be able to protect their designs just unveiled a new project. Claudia Sheinbaum announced that they are putting a ton of money into that institution. And not only are they going to help develop the skills that they need to be able to expand and grow their operations, but also, and more importantly, it's going to help them develop out the business side of it and trim out all the middlemen. Now, if you're a creator like us and you try to make a living off of any of the pieces that you make, shameless plug, buy one of our cool ass skate decks for our deportation defense. Part of the money goes to that. Buy our fuck ice sweaters or our bootleg Femex jackets. That if you make things with your hands, with machines, with whatever it is that you make, you know that it is one thing to be able to make an item, and it's a whole other monster to be able to sell that item. It's to know what to price it at, to know where to push it, to know how to push it. Are you wholesaling it to people so that they can retail it? Are you retailing it as an all blah, 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 all those multitudes of things that we have to figure out with the modern equipment of a phone and access to YouTube and tutorials that a lot of indigenous communities don't have. This institution is going to help them develop out not only that portion of it, it's going to skill build, it's going to help them with financing, it's going to help them with invoicing, wholesaling, to basically trim out the middlemen. It's going to help them all the way out to the exporting, how to go about the exporting process and be able to give them guidelines and be able to give them the support to be able to do that. Not only are they going to be doing that, but also going to be plugging them into all the expos and the fairs and setting up online catalogs and doing online stores. The Mexican culture department, the art institutions also have retail stores where they're going to be pushing a lot of this indigenous art out of and looking for collabs with museums, hotels, cruise ships, etc. The whole point is to be able to facilitate the sales of a lot of these artisanal pieces without as much of the exploitation as we're used to. And as much as I hate the tourism industry being a main driver for a lot of economies, I also understand that it's a reality. And if it's gonna be there, I'm at least happy that people can dedicate their lives to being creatives and to doing the things that they love and that they're passionate about, and at least make it a little more equitable and a little more sustainable to be able to do this and sustain some of these traditions and sustain a lot of our cultures.